So, in many situations, when we are coding, errors might happen, and we want the script to handle that in a good way instead of just failing. So, to exemplify that, I'm going to say that I want to store that file in the K drive, and I don't have a K drive in my disk. So when I do this, the script fails, telling me that there is no such file or directory. So how do I handle this type of situations? What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the script to try to do this. I need to insert everything inside the try block, so I need to indent it. And then I'm going to use the keyword except, and there's an exception as part of the language, and I'm going to give it a name as my error. This is the name I chose. Now I'm going to say inside this block what I want the script to do if the first part, the part inside the try, fails. And I could do anything here. I could create variables, add variables, manipulate variables, decide to do something else first, do the same thing in another location, whatever I want. In this case, I just want to tell the user what happened without the script failing. And so I'm going to say print, and I'm going to create a string that tells something to the user. Something like got an error while writing to the file. Well, creating the file is okay. While creating the file, and plus my error as a string. I'm casting my error to the string format to be able to use it here. And now I need to close the other bracket. And I think I got it all. Let's see what happens now when I try to do the K. That doesn't exist. So there's an output. You see that no line is in the red. It executed, but it returned got an error while creating the file. No such file or directory. And there it is. So this is error 2. This comes from the Python interpreter, is the value of my error, and it's telling me something about what happened. And this can be very useful if we have multiple lines of code. We can have multiple TryExcepts so that we can detect what's going on and what's happening. It doesn't have to be a drive that doesn't exist. The most common error while trying to create a text file is a location that doesn't exist, but we can have multiple problems, and not only in the write but in the read. But try is going to allow you to do a lot of stuff. Another example is if inside the try you are trying to access a server and the server is not there or is not available, you're going to get an error. You want to handle that error nicely and do something. Tell the user something or have an alternative calculation.